Let's go back to the studio. Tangerine time out in the moment is really to Henshall, so the timeout wasn't called at the end. In the corner, it's Mayer who shoots a three, comes onto the court, needs to do it when he does come on.
And Benny Henshall subbed in as well, so we're good to see what the Wildcats get from their youngster who's had limited minutes with the elevation of Jaron Riley.
Here's Prather again, feeling it. That one just rolled around though. Still got 2.5 to go, and Brisbane sitting on 23. This is a really good start offensively. Henshall. Smashing.
Love that.
He needed that.
Love to see that, though. We've said that he's not a player that lacks confidence, but the last couple of weeks he's kind of looked that way. So to see first touch of the game really putting up a shot like that, that's a good sign if you're a Perth Wildcats fan.
And didn't score last week. Just the 22 points up until this game in the 4 games so far this season. So it hasn't been the Ben Henshall that we got to know last year. So 2 points the margin. Little fight back here for the Perth Wildcats. Mayen is feeling it. That doesn't go. Good rebound. Prather, somehow the landing was a bit awkward for Henshall. Murray's pass is good. Adams decides to get it back out and work it inside. They like that matchup. They've gone a couple of times really on Prather.
There's not a lot that you can do there. Like if you're really Prather, that is creating so much space, almost forcing help to come in, but you don't want to because they're shooting the ball kind of well at the moment. So you're leaving him on an island. That's the Reed kid going back to the well, I guess.
Does he remember you, Casey Prather? Did he remember you when he walked past?
Oh, I have to put my hand up if I want to talk to him. I'm not allowed to make eye contact. There's those things that happen when one's a superstar and the other guy's got grey hair and sits on the sideline.
It's good to have him back in the competition. Radke on as well for the Brisbane Bullets. Here's Adams. Running after him is Riley. Quick little pass. He's better defence on this occasion. The shot was a long one, and well done. Aquera came from behind to haul it in. So the bench is getting some action at the moment for both teams, which is good to see.
Jack Purchase checking in there.
Jack Purchase, of course, playing for a couple of clubs so far. He was here in Perth about 3 years ago now. It doesn't feel that long as the score will count. And Mayer called for the foul.
So I'm pretty sure it's Nigel Purchase's birthday today. I was going to say shout out Nigel. I could be completely wrong. I feel like I saw that on Instagram.
Talking about Sons of the Guns, we got Rillies, of course, for the Perth Wildcats. Then we got Bradkey, who I said was on, but was actually Purchase. Sam McDaniel not playing, unfortunately, but obviously son of a gun, Wayne McDaniel. Nigel Purchase, Callum Dalton, Mark Dalton's son. That would be a pretty good 5, wouldn't it? Be really McDaniel, Purchase, Dalton and Bradkey.
And if they need a commentator for that game...
Yeah, got a Maley.
Hey, what do you mean commentator? I'd be subbing in. What are you talking about? Commentate, no way.
Into the corner.
Sub me in, coach.
No good from Aquera. Mayen receives it. Here's Henshall. Good hands from Murray. And a couple of steps on that occasion. They go to the bench, who works his way around. Couldn't make the basket in off the glass. Obviously recovering from that fractured larynx. Jesse Wagstaff copped a bit of a knock to the throat during training as we tick down towards quarter time here. And the Bullets can stretch this lead. Patterson against Aquera. Little floater, a bit too firm, but still...
From beyond the arc, but if you go back and watch that possession again, that actually came from Dylan Winler calling the play, and he called it for himself to be able to get the ball on the post. And I never had an issue of that. When someone was feeling the game, they were playing really well at the offensive end, and they want to play his run for them. So credit Winler, he's feeling pretty good out there.
Time ticking down towards half-time here in the West. Prather against Mayen. Spin move, superb. Could have been fouled, but in the end, it'll be a cat's ball and a chance maybe here to trim that margin a touch as really to Jones. Sees an opening. Wanted to dish it off, was off balance, but got some points.
Tough finish there. Bullets will slow this down for one shot. 14 seconds left on the shot clock and in the quarter.
Winding it down towards halftime here. 7-point leads for Brisbane and a foul straight away for Jalawala-Chul.
Smart foul. They've got plenty to give. Oh.
2 shots. Tell us about that.
Now I feel silly because I said it was a smart foul. But they've clearly said this. So credit Jalen Adams. He must have seen that JLA was trying to foul him. He's picked up his dribble and gone into his shot.
Into a shot, so Adams goes to the line. That one rattles around, sort of sums up the night. As we said, he didn't start this game.
And that's his first shot of the game.
From the foul line. Got a couple of assists, though. 3 assists to the game. And he gets the second. So 5 seconds for the Cats to maybe score here. An 8-point margin as we close in on halftime. Really, will probably have to shoot it himself. You'd think the pressure is immense. He's under pressure. Shoot.
And that is it. And I always used to say to guys like Bryce Cotton and Casey Prey, that Jermaine Bill, incredible scorers I was fortunate enough to play against. I don't mind if they put up 3, 4, poor attempts early in the game, because I want the ball in the hand come the fourth quarter. If this game becomes close, I'm still giving the ball to Jalen Adams, but he has not had a shot attempt. How's he feeling about a game-winning shot if he's in that scenario?
He's really sending it towards the basket. And that one won't go. So 5 assists from Jalen Adams. He's just got the 1 point to his name from the foul line as Harrison comes back onto the court. The good news is that Jalawala-Chul is back on, because Perth desperately need him at the moment. They're trailing by 13 points.
But he's got that wrist tape, so that's what the injury was.
He's aggressive and drawing the foul as well. It's been incredible by Brisbane, hasn't this? I mean, Perth has come at them a couple of times, but they've stood up to the challenge. The Hungry Jacks NBL Ignite Cup is turning up the heat with Ignite the Fuse every Wednesday. 11 exclusive offers will drop, but you better jump on quick, as they'll only be live for 24 hours. Jalawala-Chul gets the first. Tickets, merch, discount offers. You never know what's coming next. Scan the QR code and unlock this week's offers. Don't miss out. As Joe's second shot just drops in. So 1:50 remaining. No team this season has lost after scoring 55 or more in the first half, so that's promising signs for Brisbane. But this team in front of their hometown fans can get on a bit of a roll, and Joe is really aggressive. He did the Harrison move, didn't he? Harrison did that in the first half, and Joe says, take that. I'm having a crack from the baseline.
Quick little rip and go, up and under.
9 points to margin. Perth need a steal here.
I'd love to see Lamar Patterson be a bit more aggressive when he does have the ball. He's kind of taken a bit of a back seat in this second half.
Nearly grabbed hold of that one, and it's a goal ball, so it'll be Brisbane Bullets ball. John really wants to review it, but it'll be a hard one to turn over. Joe's having a chat just to give the video guy a little bit extra time.
Yeah.
It's a good ploy. Minute to go before three-quarter time. Adams against Dante, passing inside, great option, and the 2 points will count as well. That's almost unstoppable down there. Joe underneath, Henshall must shoot this one, he does. Good outlet pass too.
Yeah, some great ball movement by both teams.
That 3-point percentage for Perth has gone up to 31.8.
Oh, well, they're fine. And there's a foul on Joe, so that'll be number 4 for Jalawala-Chul.
Line up, guys. Let's go, goal. 2 times, guys, let's go. Here we go.
So Harrison has been dominating this game. He's got the 18 points. and 11 rebounds, got the double-double already, and he's got his opponent on 4 fouls.
Yeah. And kept him to just 2 rebounds.
2 rebounds. Big Joe's got 16 points, but you're right.
Yeah. It's the rebounds. Keeping off the glass. All of his points have been really hard work.
The big man struggled first up from the foul line. He'll drop it in the second time. And Loala Chul Jr. will sit down. Wagstaff will come on. And Jesse will have to take on Tyrell. Good luck. Because he's smoking it right now.
Yeah, come on, run a play for him. You'd have to.
He's giving up some height as well.
Yeah, Jesse, as Wagstaff, I'll give you a bit of a stat on him in a moment as Henshall catches, shoots, doesn't make it go. Chance here for the Bullets on the outlet, 9 points to margin. Pass to Adams and he'll chew up a little bit of time. 1 second differential on the shot clock and game clock. They'll go inside, you'd have to think. Wagstaff really physical on the post. Dukas strong as ever. That one can't go. Jesse did really well to just keep Harrison out. Windler had the crack from three-quarter court, but didn't make it go once again.
Of the game, Perth Wildcats down by 9. Damon, you said 99% chance, so I'm gonna go back to you.
I didn't realize Perth was gonna come out with a bad attitude. They're trying to turn it around, but the game don't work that way. Right now, it would be a bad loss if Brisbane loses this game.
Good start there from Dante Russell-Nance. I was using that three-quarter time break to watch that finish from Jaron, really? Damon, it's been a long time since I've seen an offensively talented lefty point guard from Perth. A long, long time.
Well, this is definitely dangerous territory. The Brisbane Bullets cannot put their foot off the gas. Let's get back to the crew inside the arena.
Good on you, Ariana.
Quick shout out to Kevin Lish, NBL MVP, left-handed point guard for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
He was a two-man, mate. He was a two-man.
Bulls just has the gun loaded. He's just firing shots at everyone.
Bulls doesn't like you. What's going on there?
Another ball's not that big. Another ball's not that big. I'm happy to go to Melbourne.
Oh, in the corner, Dukas. My goodness me, this kid is talented. And he is loving his time back here in the West. He's got 14 points to his name. 57% from the three-point line as Wagstaff shoots away. Dukas also hauls in a big rebound as well.
Massive pick-up by Brisbane to be able to get his signature. Stu Lash, the head coach, he's been big on him. Followed his career at St Mary's College and then goes on to win the championship with OKC. But when he became available, I know Stu Lash was all over him, and to sign him to a multi-year deal, absolutely wonderful, not only for the Bullets, but for the NBL.
And the Bullets have had these boys coming off the bench just chalking up the points, haven't they? We've seen Divas score some points. We've seen Murray also, and here's a steal. They're in trouble here, Perth, although a steal after a steal from the same players. Unusual. Wagstaff to put it on the floor. The pass inside and foul on Lat Mayan.
Great little drive and drop off there by Wagstaff, but you said you're going to have a fun fact for him regarding Jesse.
Yes, Jesse Wagstaff. So he is, I've written it down somewhere,
He's
mate.
number
Thanks
24,
very much.
17th
just
season
sort of
league.
go prepare
Buy
yourself.
some time for him.
Yeah, thank you very much. Keep talking.
He's got a nice little armband that I laugh at every time.
Yeah,
So
you want to know who
swag
else wears
wag.
number 24?
I do know, I believe.
Oh, God, you want to tell me?
Sitting
Anyway, I believe
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
39 years of age. Would that be right, Jesse?
Yep,
39 years of age and 9 months. 1 more month and he'll become the oldest ever to play for the Perth Wildcats. Who would be the oldest that ever played for the Perth Wildcats?
Well, I believe in his 21st. No, because he went and finished in New Zealand. And he's going to say Tony Ronaldson. I had teammates in Martin Canalidi and obviously Paul Rogers.
Go further back. Legend.
Cow?
Not that far. Well, sort of around that time. He played with Cal. He was from Alabama.
Oh, JC, the Alabama Slammer.
Yes. As the shot doesn't go up, so Jess will take over that mantle. Not sure it's one you'd be proud of, but the fact that he's still going around at that age is really impressive. And still having an impact, Jesse, as Doolittle was strong, and an offensive foul on Jesse Wagstaff. On Christian Doolittle. Hit him in the head.
I feel like I owe about 3 former teammates apologies for throwing them all under the bus for being old when I played alongside them, only to still get the answer incorrect.
You're old. You're old.
Yeah.
You're old. Yeah, you're going to get some text
I had a lot of
messages.
teammates think that about me as well, so I know how they feel.
10 points. Can Brisbane hold on? They deserve the leads, deserve to hold on. Patterson. It'll be a Wildcats ball. No, overrules. Oh, and there's a foul. So the foul will be called on Dante Russo-Nance. And John Riley's head could explode in a moment.
It's very delayed. As long as it's the right call, I don't mind. But I think the delay in getting to it is what has got JR frustrated.
So still Brisbane's ball. Here's Prather up against Doolittle. Strong work from Patterson. He knows his matchup is a little smaller. Pass inside.
Nice.
Brilliant. And there'll be a foul as well.
That's nice.
Bullets are firing all shots right now. And that margin is getting bigger and bigger.
The feed, you had to double in. Then you have Harrison just ducked right in under the help defender who was late to rotate. Look at this. He gets a low the low side and a nice little feed right below the lowest defender.
At the moment, it is a 12-point margin here in Perth. Ignite Cup action, Disney Plus looking after us. So this is intriguing at the moment. 12 points, the margin 87-75. A check of the score is 25 points for Casey Prather. Harrison has 21. He's also hauled in a fair few boards. He's got the 12 at the moment. And for the Perth Wildcats, there's Jolawala Chul with 16 points, 14 to Mason Jones and 12 to Dylan Windler. Christian Doolittle had 4 last week and just got the 7 on this occasion. He's struggling at the moment.
He's struggling, but it's not like he's turning down looks. I just don't see him getting the rock in his hand. So he has the ability to go and create. As we see some legends of the game. A teammate of yours right now, Annalise, out there on the floor.
Yeah, Amy Atwell. She's been practicing all week to get this half-court shot.
Someone's ready to mark Catalini, make up the 3 players on the floor. As half-court shot, unsuccessful.
Do you reckon they would take a video?
So here we go. 7:40 remaining, still some time. And the Volk is in the house too. Oh, so nick that. He's got some important friends sitting in the corporate box. They need a bit of Volk, don't they? The Perth Wildcats
that is not a guy you want to mess with. They could use him out on the floor, that's for sure.
12 points, but Harrison goes to the line.
He might be the only man that can stop Harrison.
Can't be understated, this performance by Brisbane, with the amount of injuries and troubles they've had in recent weeks. You know, losing Mitch Norton early, Sam McDaniel as well. Then they lost their import as they keep it in play. Patterson really aggressive. Joe's up there. He's got the 4 fouls. Doesn't matter as Prather finishes off the play. He's heading for a 30-piece.
You know how hard it is to get the rebound of your own missed free throw when it's outside of the 3-point line? That was just grit and wanting it more. Like, if I was the Perth coaching staff, I would be ripping my players right now. That is crazy.
Here's Windler. Slowed down a touch in this second half. And there's a reach in there. Dukas wants to review that one. He reckons he got all ball. He's been called for the foul.
Well, there's an unstated category called takes no skill, and right now Brisbane are winning that. Right now, all those little effort plays, you mentioned the word grit, they're winning that as well. They just want it more often.
So Damon does talk the truth a lot. Okay? Damon Lowry, very, very honest man. He's straight up front. He thinks that they've been taking the mickey. I'm going to go to him in just a second. But it looks like Perth came into this game underselling this contest.
Yeah, kind of like how Damon undersold the Azerbaijani dogs when he went for his run the other day. Why don't you ask him about that?
What's that?
Ask him about that.
You ask him about that.
Yeah, what do
Is he listening in now? Are you listening in now, Damon?
Damon.
No, he's not listening to us. He's gone.
Do you guys not see his...
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's clear. No?
So this is what we're reviewing at the moment. Stukas was very confident that they got all ball.
Oh, I think
They might win this challenge. Yeah.
they've got it. That is all ball.
Hit the ball and then came off the knee. So trust the man from WA.
Good on us, Geraldton boy.
Good on us, Geraldton. And I think the challenge will be successful, Damien Martin. So everything going the way of the Brisbane Bullets. And at the moment, 14-point margin, very hard to see Perth getting on a roll. They haven't been able to do it all game. On the string points together.
For the Brisbane Bullets on the bus trip home, they won't be turning left because so far everything tonight has been right.
Okay. You're just as bad as Locke. Never thought the day would come.
Nothing much.
I do like that.
You guys are morphing into the same person.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
You're going to come next week with no hair.
They do fly, mate. You know that. That's where I was sitting up.
To the airport. They're going to
drive. Righto then. Here we go. Can the Cats storm back, or is it going to be Brisbane's night? Pass inside. Loala Chul. Off target. It was a rush shot. Outlet good. Prather has been able to do everything. Dukas, he's really been terrific. That one won't go. It'll be tapped in, though. This score is massive now.
23 and 14 for Harrison.
Jones, inside the key comes. Windler shoots away. Big rebound, Casey Prather.
Harrison has 7 offensive rebounds. 7.
He's just too big and strong as Dukas fires away in the corner. You allow him that. He's been terrific. Jones had 10 points in that third term. Windler spinning around, then losing control of the ball. Jones will be unsportsmanlike foul called on Jones. Devers has had a game high tonight.
Yeah, he's been great.
Good.
He's been great. I love what he's been giving.
10 points to his name with a couple of freebies coming up as well.
So we'll have a look on the Amy replay.
Wait. The shooter is gold. Yeah, gold fixes the shooter. Gold fixes the shooter.
So saying he grabbed his waist. John really saying, did he not play the ball?
I don't think it matters. It's a clear path foul, so it doesn't matter if he made a play at the ball or not. If it's a foul and there's no one between him and the basket, it's an unsportsmanlike.
Simple.
Simples. I listen to the refs sometimes.
Do they listen to you?
Nah.
Your coach doesn't?
Nah.
He doesn't trust you on the old reviews?
No. Ryan would never let me do a review.
So this has been so good. We're nearly talking 20 points and now he's out of the game, which is a bit disappointing for the Cats. They need to find another avenue. And as I said, Christian Doolittle, 7 points in this game. Been defending his butt off. He's had the 6 assists.
It's only the 4 field goal attempts.
Yeah.
And he only had the 4 points in his last game against Cairns, I think it was.
He's playing a lot of facilitating roles, though. Like you see, he's setting up a lot of the plays. So a lot of responsibility there to be, defending the best player as well as having a lot of responsibility offensively.
So still a 17-point ball game. Needing a miracle now. The Cats, a little steal would have been good for them there. But Brisbane continue to play like big boys. Liking the look of this performance as Harrison charges to the key, and Prather, he is just unbelievable. He's got 32 now, Damien Martin.
He's just a superstar. He's a fine wine. What a display by the former Wildcat.
He'll get his first win, you would have to think, as an opponent in this arena. Dukas will miss that one. He's trying to draw the foul instead of just scoring the points into the corner. Doolittle must go if there any chance. Can't make it go through the legs. Good handles, though. Joe Loala Chul. Pepper scores the 3. Big Joe.
Between the legs, you like that,
didn't you? There's a little bit of choreography about him.
A little bit of sauce.
Back to 16. Maybe life in the game. As we said, everything has to go perfect because this man has been perfect. The pass inside cut off. He's on the break, Joe. Got a trailer, though. Decides, I'm going all the way, and he'll draw the foul. So 4 remaining. Does Stu Lash need to talk to his team right now, or are you happy with this margin and how things are going?
Well, I just hope that while they're in this huddle, they're preparing themselves for a potential full-court press that we saw earlier in the game. We've seen in weeks gone by the Wildcats, because you don't want to give up a turnover and an easy one as well to continue that momentum in favour of Perth.
I think we might have a tangerine timeout for Stu Lash. Just wants to have a bit of a chat. The margin's at a reasonable level. We might head back to the studio. What do you reckon, guys? It's 16 points at the moment. Any chance with 4 remaining?
Nope, game's over. Where'd you guys park your cars? Well done to Brisbane. Perth came out with the wrong attitude. Brisbane thoroughly deserves this win. They've done everything right. Even the younger guys, I really like Dukas comes on, Pete Devers comes on. These guys said, hey, we put our shoes on one foot at a time and put our pants on one leg at a time like you guys.
I tried to warn you. I did try to warn you off the top that the Brisbane Bullets, they can come out with their backs against the wall. But how's this? The last 5 games that Casey Prather's played against Perth, he's averaged 23 points, 51% from the field, 52% from 3. The last 3 games, including this one, 31, 32, and 32 still going. He loves playing against the Wildcats, and he's feeling pretty good.
I think Damon made a good point at the beginning of the game, too. It's hard to win a game when you don't win the rebounding battle. The Bullets have also won that tonight. But 4 minutes left to go. I never feel easy. You guys are telling me to relax. I never feel easy. You never know what's going to happen. You never know.
I mean, the Wildcats have pepper on. They got all their youngsters. They're putting the pressure on. They're going to take a lot of threes. Mason Jones is the one ticking the scoreboard over, and now he's done for the game.
Good night.
Well, there you go. Damon says it's over. We might as well go home.
He was definitive. He threw the question to him. Is there any chance left for the Wildcats?
Nope. He's an honest man. 16 points to margin. Big Joe to the line for a couple of shots. And his opponent, Tyrell Harrison, has been superb as well. 23 points, 14 rebounds, 7 offensive boards. Just the 4th time in his career he's had 20 points, 10 rebounds in the same game. And his team's never lost when he does that. So he leads by example, the big man. We know his potential. And he's lived up to that tonight here in Perth in a big boil over. Doolittle nearly steals it. Seconds ticking down. Pressure was immense from Perth, didn't cause the turnover though. Double team comes, really will steal it on the break to Doolittle. Doesn't go, really. He was off pressure, he didn't need to shoot away. Doolittle gets blocked, Tyrell does a really good job. And it'll be a Brisbane ball. What about the big man's presence? Just underneath the basket, he forced a rash shot from Riley and then caused the big block as well.
He is doing it all. Both ends of the floor. He and Casey Prather have put the team on their back and been sensational tonight.
They've earned their cash tonight. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Just gets the pass away. Davis at a career high. Pass into the corner. Splash it goes. Emphatic victory here from Brisbane.
That was pick your poison. He had the lane to go down and shoot a layup. He had a dump off pass to Harrison, or he had the corner 3. Like that was drawn up to a T, that head tap play.
And they put on this display without their superstar recruit in the offseason in Jalen Adams attempting a field goal.
Yeah.
Hasn't even got one up. He shot a couple of free throws and that is it.
Tristan Davis, 14 points. Murray, 12 points. Dukas, 14 points. Then you've got your 2 stars, and this man's going to score another 2. Defensively, they have been destroyed, the Perth Wildcats. They can't handle the pressure on the defensive ends. Another shot goes up, but it's just rush stuff now. So 105-86 is the score. So, as you said, Damo, Adams tonight 6 assists without taking a shot. Do you know who the last player in the NBL to have something like that? So, 5, 6, 7 assists and not take a shot.
Does it sound like Lemian Darton?
It certainly does. 9 assists, no shots against the Hawks back in 2018. What, couldn't be bothered throwing one up, Damo? Or?
Oh, look, that's very kind of you, but we know some weaknesses I have. Dishing it off to better shooters was almost always a better option.
Oh, dear. Casey Prather goes to the line.
33.
So the winner of this Ignite Cup gets $300,000. 60% goes to the players themselves. Do you feel like Ariana's sitting back in the studio spending a little bit of that cash
Last
right
time
now?
we crossed her, I could have sworn she was doing some online shopping.
Yeah, as she should, as is her right.
She has
Get off her back.
She's bought a Versace bag. One of the good bags. One of the good.
I don't know. Look at me. I have no idea.
Well, she's bought one anyway, online already.
One of the good ones, as she should. Get 3 of them.
Get 3.
Maybe 4.
Get one for us as well. Damo needs a handbag. Here's Aguera. Trying to go into the corner. Another steal.
It looked nice with the Rodex I bought watch in Bali.
Oh, the Bali Rolex.
Rodex.
Oh,
yes.
Rodex, obviously.
Patterson has it. Brisbane fans will be wrapped in this performance. Been a tough start to the season and a tough week as well. Nothing better than a little crisis talk and then come out and put on a show like this. He's just far too tall, too
Somebody
good.
stop him. Somebody stop him.
27 and 15. What a performance. Good luck picking between he and Casey for for the MVP tonight. But do they just clear him? Do you want to get him off the floor? They got a doubleheader this week, this round. It's probably time to get him off.
Yeah, right?
We've got a couple of changes for both teams. Bradkey comes on. Here's the Amy replay. And it's good play from Aguera. And once again, the hands from Harrison, absolutely superb.
You see Bradkey and Dalton subbing in. You mentioned the great names.
Oh, look at this. Father-son combination. Dalton's out there.
Jensen Bradkey.
Zebus has it now, inside the key. Looked to pass off. He thought I might go the other option. In the end, the basket won't go. So Brisbane headed for their biggest win at RIC Arena. This is the Henshall shot for Amy. They're looking after us throughout the season with the replays, and Benny Henshall gets some handy ones. So the last time Brisbane won, their biggest margin was 15 points back in 2016. And of course, I mentioned Jensen Bradkey. He is making his debut tonight, stepping onto the court.
Got a hell of a future coming up. Had a great NBL 1 season. Obviously got some good pedigree with Mark being his dad. But he will be in this league for a long, long time. And we'll be talking about him in the limelight, doing some great things.
Here's Aguera. Hoofner as well, getting some runs. Looking forward to seeing him in action over many years to come. So Nance looking inside to Aguera. Had a good little patch earlier in the game. He slots in a 2. Smith-Milner will come on as well. And I tell you what, there's a lot of smiling faces on the Brisbane bench right now. All the stars sit and just soak up this win. It's their best for quite some time, you'd have to think. Undermanned, and they come to Perth and knock off the Wildcats, who are on a 3-game winning streak. Pass inside will be cut off. Aguera will settle for a 3, doesn't mind shooting. The tip-in doesn't go for the Cats. And Brisbane should just run this out. They might have some more points up their sleeve, as that one's just a little firm from Purchase, and it's still a Brisbane ball. 19 points is the margin. And a little bit of pressure comes off everyone at Brisbane, doesn't it? I mean, they've been under the pump. The coach would have been feeling it. Here's Purchase shooting away, rattles around.
Yeah, it makes that long flight back tomorrow feel that a little bit better as they prepare for their doubleheader this round, but they'll be going into it full of confidence.
And the good news is that any team can beat any team. It's proven it tonight. Here's Murray, been terrific.
Here we go. First points in the league.
Passing, Bradkey. Doesn't make it go. Had a real good chance then.
6'11", can stretch, can shoot the 3.
And Hoopner